Alright guys, I couldn't help myself. Wanted to get a little bit closer. I don't think we're pushing our luck too much, but I think we are probably at the edge of that 100-foot distance that we're supposed to keep. So this is as close as we're going to get for sure. But you can see him. He's just grazing and lounging there, catching some sun. Incredible.
In our last video, we showed you guys the Badlands in South Dakota, but guess what? There are Badlands in North Dakota too, and they are beautiful. We're here at the Theodore Roosevelt National Park in North Dakota. We're hiking the Painted Canyon Trail. Painted Canyon is supposed to be beautiful, but it's really cool to be here right now in the fall because we're getting to see all of the leaves change and lots of pretty reds and yellows and oranges on the trail. So it's a really cool experience. So you can see all of these North Dakota Badlands, which are different from the ones that we saw in South Dakota, but still really pretty.
So you can see we're climbing down a pretty steep decline here. It's going to be fun to go back up, but look at these views. Wow. Mountain over there, I guess that is painted, if you will. Nice and red. Really beautiful. And by the way, this is like right out of our backyard sleeping quarters. We slept right up there. So we just walked right out and started this hike. Guys, so we've been climbing down for what seems like quite a bit. And basically, in the world of camping and gravity and life really in general, that means we have to go back up too. So, did I say camping?
Yep.
In the world of hiking. God. Yeah, so we're gonna have to climb back up, but it's always worth it, and that's how we get our exercise, so that's okay. So most of the time, if you can go off trail and you can do it safely, we recommend doing it. This is just slightly off trail from the normal trail, but it gets us right up against these rocks and opens up the view quite a little bit more than what you would see from the regular trail. So pro tip, go off trail if and when safe.
We found these rocks and I think they look like elephant feet. They're all dry and crumbly and gray like elephant skin would be. So I'm gonna call these the elephant paws rocks.
Guys, I don't know if you can see this, but way over there, right on the base of that hill, there's a lone bison, I guess grazing and hanging out. It's pretty awesome. This is actually out in the wild, not like it's, you know, they're not on the side of the road or anything like that. So we're seeing one out in the wild open. Pretty awesome. We're gonna go try to see if we can get a closer look at this bison. Not too close. We've been warned not to get anywhere within 100 feet of them because they will charge. So we're gonna keep our distance, but see if we can get better shots of them for you guys. You can see him right there at the base of that hill, just hanging out. Alright guys, I couldn't help myself. Wanted to get a little bit closer. I don't think we're pushing our luck too much, but I think we are probably at the edge of that 100-foot distance that we're supposed to keep. So this is as close as we're going to get for sure. But you can see him. He's just grazing and lounging there, catching some sun. Incredible. If I could just describe this thing, I mean, it looks like it's 1.5 times the size of a cow. It's huge.
So Ryan found this rock that he wants to climb now. So apparently we're gonna go try to get to the top of that. When we last saw you with our friend the bison, we were way over there. And now we're gonna go way up there.
All right, so I'm really anxious and excited to try to get up the top of this thing because I think there's going to be an unbelievable view, but it's going to take some climbing. So we're going to see how it goes. Okay, so I think that the strategy is to go up this way because it seems to be the least steep side.
so we just need to go because the more we talk about it, the more it makes me scared.
Okay, I'm just trying to tell you what we need to do. Here we go. Some loose rock here, so be careful, okay? Baby, why don't you wait for me, okay? I don't... Okay. Proud of Becky for giving it a shot, because I know it is difficult. Just in general, holy shit. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get down. Okay, this is all crumbly rock. Not sure this is the smartest idea I've come up with. So far, so good though. Whoa!
Look at that! Look at that!
Shook some stuff loose there. I think this is a no-go. This is all.
I think I'm good right here.
Yeah, I think it's all crumbling. All right, I think this is as far as I'm gonna go. I just don't know that this can hold up to allow me to get down. So for now, this is the view we get, which is still not bad. Now, to get back down. I mean, I'm counting on sliding. I think that's going to be part of the strategy. Okay. Here we go. You ready?
Just be careful.
Woo! Okay. That's just how you do it. So this is the south side of Theodore Roosevelt National Park, and along the road there's a scenic road you can drive. It's like a huge loop, but along the road there are little places called Prairie Dog Town. So we're stopped at the first one, and you can kind of see some of the prairie dogs walking around.
That one.
Yeah. There's lots of them. There's tons of them actually.
They look like fat little puppies.
Yeah, they do. Some of these guys are pretty brave. Like that guy right there.
Cute.
Anyway, this is funny. Prairie Dog Town. Love it.
We're here in Wind Canyon, in case you can't tell from all of the wind, and this is the little Missouri River that we are overlooking right now. If you look way back in the distance, you can see one of the bison crossing the river. The river is obviously not flowing at its full majesty right now, but you can definitely see the path that it follows, and you can just see how beautiful it is here.
Yeah,
There's so many of them.
Way over there, that's a herd of bison. Really incredible. We saw one earlier today by itself, and now there's a whole herd. We can't get that close to them. This is the best we can do, but that's still amazing to see them. And there's like a little baby. I can see the little calf.
There's a baby?
See it on the far right.
Yes. So we've been in the car for almost an hour, and we're driving from the south part of Theodore Roosevelt National Park to the north side. I don't know why why they didn't just make them two separate parks, because there is a full hour, 60 plus miles of driving in between the parks, but we are excited to see what we're going to find down the north part. Cow crossing. Hey guys. Bye, we'll see you later, okay? Bye. So we're not entirely sure we can go this way. This is the way that Google Maps told us to go. It says trouble in 0.0 miles. So let's hope that's a town.
So we came to the north end of the park and started another hike today. What's interesting about this one is we're still in a Badlands area. So we're surrounded by hills and rocks and things like that, but right now we're taking a stroll through the woods, so it doesn't quite fit our expectations for what a hike would look like here at Theodore Roosevelt National Park, but I guess it's really cool.
We've been showing you guys all of these really cool rock formations, and they all have all of these different colored stripes going up, and they are different layers of rock. So when you get really close to the rock, I'm gonna twist this around and show you. You can see that there's actually like a shale shelf that's supporting each of the layers. So there actually is like a divider that goes in the middle of each layer of rock. I think it's really, really cool.
So aside from the health benefits, this is part of why we enjoy these hikes. It's just views like this. They're just absolutely beautiful once we get up to a clearing, a little bit higher than other things. So this is why we do it. So we're doing another detour off the trail. It's a cave right over there. We're gonna go check it out. This might be the last video you guys see of us. Yeah, fell in, or maybe, well, that's pretty cool. Well, not much to the cave. If it ever was a cave, it's fallen in, but still, it's really cool. This is interesting.
This is not what I was expecting.
No, I don't think I've ever hiked on anything like this before.
Yeah.
Look at that. Holes, caves.
We made it!
Good job. I bet you guys feel like you're in the Twilight Zone where you're seeing Becky filming me filming Becky.
Down, 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 down. That's fine, we lost the moment. It's okay. Ta-da!
Ah, Becky is becoming so brave. Climbing rocks and mountains.
I think this is about as high as we can go.
That's about, well, I don't know.
There's so many of them.
It's really funny because some of these guys, like this guy's a pretty small one, but then you got some really fat, chunky ones like that one over there.
In our last video, we showed you the Badlands in South Carolina, but guess what? Oops, nope, not South Carolina. So we've been in the car for almost an hour, and we're driving from the south part of the